Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a unboxing video. This is going to be an unboxing video of all of the supplies that I have accumulated over the past couple days for the Warhammer mini painting stream that we're going to be doing on this channel. Yes, once we reach 1K, of course. So absolutely hit the subscribe button if you're looking forward to that, and of course leave a like on this video if you want to see the actual set. We're going to do just the supplies in this video, and if you want to see the actual Warhammer set that I bought, let's get 20 likes on this video and we can do that. How about that? Yes, I have with me today, without haven't introduced him yet, this is WETTENT from the Discord. If you guys know, come on down, join the Discord. That's also going to be a plug for this. Join the Discord. We're going to segue into that. Join the Discord, of course. Love the interactions with you guys there, and it's good to see you guys there. So come on down, join the Discord, join our Legion Day, of course. And yeah, so without any further delay, I think we're going to get right into this unboxing. So thank you.
Nice. Yeah, there's lots going on in the Discord.
Of course, lots going on in the Discord. What do we have here first? Well, should we do the first thing that we have? How unprofessional. This is the very first thing, unboxed. I bought this in the hobby store, actually. Citadel color, Chaos Black, primer. Yeah, pretty simple from what I hear. Can't go wrong with a good bit of Chaos Black. Citadel, great brand from what I hear. A lot of you guys, I want to give a big shout out to the Discord again, as always. A lot of you guys were very, very helpful in selecting a lot of these items. So big thank you to you guys for that. But yeah, we're going to do, some Citadel color Chaos Black. Look at that.
Yeah, there's a lot of good conversation in the Discord about selecting paints and brushes and materials that are very common place and easy to use when you're painting the maze. I mean, I've got a lot of experience painting different types of models, mostly vehicles, but the premise and the practice is all the same. It's just what paint you're going to go with, what tools you want to use, and what you think's best.
And we do have so many hobby channels down there too, so even if it's not, necessarily Warhammer related, it's good to have people experienced in all types of miniatures. Of course, I know you like the military miniatures. You're big into those.
Most of the armor and the aviation.
Yeah.
Any hobby store you go to,
even if you want to, even go show the box off here. Yeah. Brought this.
It a familiarization product for airbrushing.
Look at that.
We're gonna use. It's
German Marder III. That's fucking awesome, eh? Take a look at that right there. Yeah. Holy shit. No, that's fucking awesome though. But you get so how many of those have you done actually in total? Would you say?
Oh geez, just tanks, probably around 30 or so.
30 or so. Wow. Yeah.
Planes up to 20.
Yeah.
It's just like especially I learned how expensive the Warhammer minis can be, and
they can be quite taxing, but it's
any good hobby has a price
exactly
tag.
That's the problem, right? So, but I think there's ways around it from what I hear too.
Certain
unscrupuous ways around it.
I guess it depends on how. Well, we'll leave that there.
On to the conversation for another time. Anywho, yes. So we have
a
box, an Amazon box. That's right. So we're gonna throw that there.
Any guesses on what this
Let's
one
see.
is?
I don't know. I know what I bought, but it's hard to say. Obviously, it's a box. I can't really feel what's inside of it. So much going on with it. So it's hard to say. Let's open this up right here. Oh, I hope that was super loud. Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to flip it to get it out.
Look at that. Oh, nice.
Look at that. That is Fanatic Washers paint set. Look at that. So this is from the Army Painter line. Bunch of different washes. Me, I'm pretty fucking indecisive when it comes to buying shit. And you guys said there was some universal washes out there, but I say, what, fuck it, for the amount of money you can spend in certain cases, rather than for certain situations going out buying different ones, just buy the fucking set, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. And so about 50 bucks or so gets you 10 different washes. Pretty fucking good.
It's always good to have a lot of variety.
You've seen Army Painter at all?
I haven't ever used it. Most of the stuff I use is Vallejo or Tamiya, which most people probably be familiar with the two of those.
Yeah.
But when you're, when I was the last time I bought washes, and once you buy one wash, you have it for. I mean, unless you're going crazy.
You're not.
especially with the size of the minis, I can't imagine you're gonna blow
Well, it
through
depends on the size.
The
That's for
size,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
varies for sure.
But you know, I remember buying one like $6 for just one bottle of like a yellow ochre wash or a black wash or something like that.
Right.
For $50, getting 10 different options, that's quite a great deal. And you know, I can see how all these would be very usable. Maybe not so much for tanks. I'm not sure about purple tone, but definitely for Warhammer. Like
Yeah. Oh,
all
yeah.
those
So
colors, you know, blending.
not to
perfectly.
spoil it, but for those guys, the purple could definitely come in handy
Yeah,
for
no
sure on
spoilers.
certain. Yeah, no spoilers there. But yeah, Fanatic washes, Army Painter set. Yeah, we will. Yeah, leave it there for now. I guess. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So. Well, we could open it up
can
right
crack
now.
it open.
Here, tell you what.
Here.
Tell you what. You give me the next one.
Yeah.
You craft that on.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, this one I think I can tear with my fingers.
Bare hands.
Perhaps. Maybe I can't.
Well, here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see what we get here. It's a double unboxing now.
Double unboxing, yeah. Oh. So many goods. Oh. Well, here, you go first. That's
yeah,
open.
save the suspense.
Yeah.
Make sure we're ready
Pull
to
a
set
note
it up.
here and, oh.
Look at those.
Wow.
Go ahead and throw that in front of the camera.
Look at that. Oh, my.
The paint.
The paint. Oh, no. Look at that right there.
And that's just the first tray.
So this is, let me see, your purple tone. Fucking
Same bottles
punch
I'm
there.
used to, yeah.
slide them out a little bit more there. Yeah, you got different varieties. Very, very nicely stacked up there, I
Yeah.
will say. That's a pretty good display.
That's a lot of wash.
A lot of wash. That is a
No,
lot of
like-
wash. 5 and 5. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, you
Appreciate
even
that.
get, looks, there's some literature in here.
Yes, so that's actually another cool thing. Free
There's a guide.
with it. Yeah.
Oh, that's
It
nice.
comes with a couple different. Got an army painting guide, right? So take a look at that. Wow.
Oh, look at that. You get... Oh, that's really cool.
One coat and done. Comes free with the box. You know, it's not bad to have. Kind of cool.
There's,
Kind of neat.
stickers.
Oh wow.
That's neat. You have some brand wrap and some cool imagery.
Look at that.
And then a
Oh,
QR
damn.
code. If anybody wants the free painting guide, there you go.
Whoa!
You can scan that.
Whoa! What the fuck? God.
Oh, it's on their website. I'm sure there's a link. There. Oh, look at all that.
Yeah. So they.
You got lots of.
That's the thing with
options.
Army Painter. Yes, of course. Especially if you're talking about their Speed Painter line. From what I've seen, God, if you don't have a lot of options, take a look at that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I do hear mixed things about their speed paints, so I went with their washes just because I hear mixed things about Vallejo's speed washes.
Yeah,
You hear, you know.
everybody's on their side of
So,
the camp.
and I took the perspective some of you guys gave me of try out different brands, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's fair. That's what I was going with there.
Yeah,
Maybe
the
that's
variety's always nice. You know, different paints behave different ways, different washes. Certainly, the viscosity of
Mhm.
the wash could be different depending on what you're going with.
Right.
So, lots of different options is always good. Can't
Right.
go wrong.
Well, next, of course, we have the Amazon package, of course, opened. Speaking of variety, oh,
The box is open.
the
in
box
the
is
bag.
open in the bag.
Oh no!
What a failure on the behalf. That said
Is that
open here.
Amazon or Vallejo?
Amazon or Vallejo. Well, it's already open, so I guess we're gonna be. Oh no! Here, what's
Watch
it?
you spill
Bloopers,
it.
quickly,
I'll fix it.
sort it.
Oh my gosh!
Presentable.
Here, you
Oh,
can
okay.
show that to the
Show that off
viewers.
here.
And then
Well,
we'll get a nice little array of what's missing.
I'll take it out of the box. Yeah, here. First off, Vallejo. Okay, game color set. Yes, paints aren't there. Let me just throw that in frame for you guys because
There we
I'm
go.
unprofessional. Take a look at that Vallejo game color set.
Those are vibrant.
Open in the bag.
They're saving
So
us
I'm not
time.
saying anything bad about the brand, of course. But the fact that I don't know, this little piece of tape right here, this little flap, that was open. This was look at that. Look, a rip in the that wasn't us.
What are we gonna?
That wasn't us.
I'm sure.
You guys saw that live on camera. That was a spillage. And you know, good products, I'm sure, though. These do look quite impressive, I
Yeah.
will say. You have obviously a wide array of contrast paints, and I think you have 3 metallics in here. Yeah, you do. So
There's
you
one's on
have
the bottom left.
gunmetal,
Mm.
I'm pretty sure. Basically an equivalent. Metallic in general
That's
there.
nice.
So you get 2 metallics, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Good layering.
3 metallics, yeah. Then you got a gold as well.
Oh,
So, yeah, take a look at that. Wow.
that's just strictly Vallejo paint.
Yes, this is strictly a Vallejo paint set. This is about, again, I figure same thing. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Again, I figure same thing. You know, if you're going to buy it, just buy the set instead of buying 4 paints. Yeah. Then if you ever need anything else, you're not spending fucking 12 bottles for a single, you know, a single vial of paint. It just doesn't seem worth it to me. Mm-hmm. So I just took the perspective of buy it. If you need it, you have it. If not, you got it at minimum.
And the thing that's different with like Warhammer and, you know, other like armor models is you're not like in Warhammer, you're going to utilize that color set. You're going to use those bright colors and those vibrant colors. But when you're painting a tank, you know, you're really 1, 2, maybe 3 all like colors, if you will. Yeah. Greens, browns, grays, blacks. So, you know, that's why some people like to just buy the singular paints. But I think definitely if you know for sure you're going to use all those, you're better to just bite the bullet.
Yeah, at the same exactly, right? And because again, in Warhammer, you do get so many varied, especially again, not spoilers, but for what I bought, you might need varied colors, right? So at that point, it's like, is it worth it to individually go out and buy, you know, 4 colors at one time to do one thing, and 4 colors at another time to do another thing, or just outright buy it in a set, have it. Maybe it's a little bit more expensive, $50-$60, but at least in the long term, you're saving yourself $50 essentially.
Yeah, because you could spend that amount of money
buying the same amount of colors, right?
Yeah, you could spend on 3 or 4 singular bottles, or you can just get a set.
Exactly, and I feel like that for me, that was the best way to go about it. Oh, look at that! I got a color chart in here as well. Show that for the camera there. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, game color.
What's in there? Is it just all the ones that's included, or is it? Oh, it's all the options.
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
This is too big for the camera down there.
How many colors do they have?
Look how fucking plentiful this sheet is. Oh my god, both sides. There you go.
Wow.
Holy shit, yeah.
That's a lot going on.
Jesus. Well, it is Vallejo there, you know. You take that.
There's a frost.
Slide these back in here.
Game color special effects. That would be great for
back of the box.
For a table, like you've got vomit, fresh blood, blood, frost.
They do have a very what
acid,
line is that?
Corrosion. That's their
game color washes.
Special effects. Yeah. I don't even think
that would be great for bases and whatnot. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's how it's supposed to look in box, by the way. But
we'll show that part first.
Yeah, do a cut. No, I don't want to because I feel like, you know what? They did that. They're gonna have to bite the bullet on it. You know, unfortunately.
Vallejo reps.
Well, could you imagine if I excitedly, you know, went to the door? Oh, my Amazon package is here, and I fucking ripped it open and I pulled it out.
And then your Vallejo game colors
on the floor, broken. Oh, that would have been.
Well, if anyone at Vallejo's watching, we love your products.
Yes.
Your adhesives.
Good things about your products. I hear amazing things about your products. Your adhesives
they are great.
on
I've
your
used
products.
Them. Your washes are amazing.
I've got plenty, and again, the reason I got them, plenty of great recommendations from you guys over on the Discord, so I appreciate those, as always, of course. Next up. Oh.
Small one.
I think I know what this one's going to be.
Yeah, I have a guess.
The knife here. Amazon package, of course.
Right now.
Paintbrush set, yes, guys. So this was Golden Maple. I'm pretty sure, if I recall, Kalinsky Sable. Yes.
Yeah.
Kalinsky Sable. So they're more expensive. $35 set, but I was told if you're gonna buy a set of paintbrushes, get a set that actually lasts you. Get a set that's actually good. I hear they'll go a lot longer, a lot further, get you a lot longer, a lot further. Just in general, so
dollar store brushes are cost effective, but in the long run, you're going to be losing bristle.
Doesn't do much for you, exactly. Yeah. Especially if you're using quality paints, it just kind of makes sense that way.
I've had cheap brushes where the bristles flake off onto my model. You don't want that.
Take a look at that, right? So you have a variety.
Oh, nice.
Different brushes, dry brush sets. That was the cool thing about this set. It was a little bit more expensive, but of course does come with a couple dry brushes as well. Show it for the camera there.
That's great.
As well as your fine tip brushes. So good set for, you know, the money. I don't have any problems with that. Yeah, good set of brushes. I don't know if you want to I know you don't really do
I
brush
don't do
painting.
much hand painting. And when I do, I use fine tip brushes.
Yeah.
And I'll say, by God, those are some really nice paintbrushes.
Really nice paintbrushes.
I'll be keeping those.
Yeah, I'd rather you didn't, but thank
Great
you.
purchase, yeah. Those will last you a long time.
Yeah.
And if at some point you ever try to use a dollar store brush, you're gonna hate it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's the problem, right? Oh, try not to bend them. Box. There we go.
It's nice to have the protective tips.
Yeah, and honestly, that's a great fucking box. I'm not gonna lie. That's quite the attractive little paint box. Oh, it's over to you. Next up, last one. So I think I know what this one's gonna be. Of course, Amazon package again, right? Yes. Amazon likes their packages, not their boxes, I guess. Only one box and how many different...
This is recycled plastic, they say.
That's what they say. So, this doesn't look like much, but very simple wet palette here. That's all this is. I was told by you guys, again, gotta wet your paints, and a wet palette, especially if you're brush painting, super useful. I know you, again, didn't know much about it.
Never heard of it.
Especially with airbrush painting, I kind of understand that.
But like I explained to yesterday, at some point, we were just talking about it. And when I was doing brush painting, it was all straight out of the bottle because I was doing it in a very short amount of time. I wasn't sitting there for half an hour brush painting. I was just like, okay, I see that needs to touch up there.
Yeah.
I'm done. Close the bottle.
Right.
But I can definitely see how a wet palette would be extremely valuable in this case. Especially.
And it depends on your environment too, right? Like,
yeah,
because the paints, especially if you're painting right out of the bottle, you're not thinning them at all. You're not wetting them at all. Consistency, you shook maybe, of course, right? But and then also your pot is just open.
That's true.
And drying out, right? So, and that's kind of why
crusty on the edges, doesn't close right out.
And that's why I appreciate Vallejo over Citadel for their paints in a sense, because the Citadel paints come in pots, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to pour them out, like you can, right? But
these ones all have those nice
droppers, exactly. So you're not wasting any of your paint.
Certainly.
It gets you a lot further, I feel like, and it won't dry out.
Yeah,
in this same amount of time at all.
With Tamiya, which is what I have experience with, it's definitely a headache. Like, getting a pipette to draw paint out. If you don't want to mix the whole bottle with thinner for your airbrush, you got to dry it manually.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Put it into your airbrush pot, add your thinner, ratio it, right?
Yeah. So just seeing that over like Citadel, for example, that is ultimately what made me go Vallejo over Citadel, just because of just their container design. Personally, like that was just like fuck.
Vallejo's, So I tried to use Vallejo Model Air, and for the needle on my airbrush, it wasn't thin enough.
Okay.
So I had to thin it out. It says it's going to be pretty thin, but everybody's airbrush is different. So when you're airbrushing, it's a bit of trial and error first. I mean, you don't want to put paint that's just load the paint up, get ready to spray your figure, and then your mixture's not right and it comes out horribly, and you've got an uneven coat that you don't want. Right? So trial and error is the best way to go with that. Even if the product is pretty thin, they're airbrush ready.
Right.
You always want to just experiment. That's what I've done. So
yeah.
I haven't ever been failed by that, but it's definitely much easier to take the couple minutes to figure out what you want to do instead of just getting blotchy.
Blotchy, exactly. Right. Yeah.
So.
But leave that there. Leave that there. We're gonna have to leave that one there. 20 likes, guys. Yep. So that obviously wet palette, last one there. Simple bit of items for now. Overall, I want to say, not counting what I bought, Warhammer wise, but just supply wise, probably looking at about 30, 40 about. Yeah. So not cheap, and you can definitely get into the hobby for a lot cheaper. This was kind of me, impulse buying in a sense, but also just like if I plan to get into the hobby over time, and I think if anyone else does plan on getting into the hobby over time, I think it's just better to spend the extra bit of money.
Yeah, and
downright.
You got lots of options.
At least that way, you have options, and you're not spending out the ass, right?
No, I think you definitely got what you paid for.
Especially if you're like, if you're getting your models in like, legitimate means, let's say. you're already spending quite a bit on that, right?
Yeah.
So that's already a cost you have to factor in. So do you really want to be spending extra on your paints? I don't think so. I think it'd be better just to buy them in bulk when possible. So
and I think like, you got value.
Yeah,
like,
I think for what I paid there total, I think not bad money.
There's so much going on
to get started. Exactly. I think that's perfect to get started. So yeah, guys. If you enjoyed the video, of course, leave a like, subscribe for more content from me, and leave your recommendations, of course, down in the comments below. Big shout out to all of our members, all of our Hastati out there. I appreciate you guys. You guys inspire me to make more content for you guys every single day, of course. Come join our Discord. You can interact with myself and, of course, Mr. WETTENT here. Join the Discord, guys, of course. Lots going on. This has been Centurion, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.